Both teams needed extra time to get past the second round, but with two very different performances. Belgium excelled, only to be denied time and time again by Tim Howard in the USA goal, while Argentina laboured against Switzerland before Angel Di Maria's late extra time winner. Alejandro Sabella makes 3 changes to Argentina's starting lineup, 2 of them at the back. Martin de Michelis of Manchester City makes his first appearance of this World Cup in place of Federico Fernandez in central defence, while Jose Basanta replaces the suspended Marcos Rojo at left back. Captain Lionel Messi wins his 91st cap, equalling the number of appearances made by Diego Maradona. Mark Wilmots sticks largely to the side that beat the USA in the last 16. The only change sees Kevin Mirallas start on the right in place of Dries Mertens. 19-year-old Divock Origi is again chosen ahead of Romelu Lukaku in attack. Steven Defour is available after suspension, and Thomas Vermaelen has recovered from injury, but both of them have to settle for a place on the Belgian bench. Away from Higuain, not quite from Messi. Fine play, Di Maria, Zabaleta racing forward, Higuain, 1-0 Argentina! Inside the first 8 minutes, Gonzalo Higuain! It's his first goal of this World Cup, and what a game in which to score it! Argentina have had most of the early play. The break was incisive, the finish was clinical. Belgium behind early on. And Courtois not able to get anywhere near that one. It's the perfect start for Argentina. Had our 5 minutes of added time. A little look at the watch there from Nicola Rizzola, and it's all over. And Argentina are heading to Sao Paulo. And Wednesday's semi-final. It was another narrow victory. 1 goal proved to be enough. And Gonzalo Higuain was the man who got it early in the match. And Belgium's World Cup adventure is over. Argentina losers in the last 8 in the previous 2 World Cups. Didn't slip at the quarter-final hurdle this time. They're still in the hunt for the trophy. The final score, Argentina 1, Belgium 0.
Evening from Salvador, City of Goals. There have been 24 in the 5 games played here so far. The tone set by the Netherlands on just the 2nd day of the World Cup. This is where it started for them, with a 5-1 thrashing of defending world champions Spain, including that header from Robin van Persie. Well, a tournament-ending injury to Nigel de Jong against Mexico meant that change was inevitable for the Dutch, and there are 2 changes in terms of personnel. Bruno Martins Indi starts for the first time since a concussion in Game 2 against Australia, and with Dirk Kuyt and Memphis Depay, who comes in for Paul Verhaeghe, filling the wide positions, it really is a side that screams attack to the Costa Rica team. And it is one that is missing the defender that they call the Rock, Oscar Duarte, suspended after his sending off against Greece. That means a first start of the World Cup for home-based Johnny Acosta. He's now 30, undoubtedly key to Costa Rican hopes. Keeper Keylor Navas, striker Joel Campbell, and of course Brian Ruiz, well known to the Dutch from his time with Twente and more recently PSV Eindhoven. Sneijder trying to cut it in. It's going to come to Robben, and it's come off the back of Van Persie. Borges, Urenia. He's lost his balance, and he managed to get around Romblar. He had a straight square ball into the middle to Bolaños.
What an effort from Sneijder. Do you know what? It was going to have to be something special to beat this goalkeeper, and that was a special strike.
Krul's coming on for Cillessen. This is a story. This is a real story. Jasper Cillessen looks sick.
I feel for him, yeah. He's made him look like a bit of a lemon, really, hasn't he?
This will be, well, potentially his only World Cup action. What a call made by Louis van Gaal. All eyes on Ravshan Ermatov in the middle. That'll do it. 0-0. Final score in Salvador. Argentina's semi-final opponents will be decided by a penalty shootout. It's the Netherlands versus Costa Rica. It is now Tim Krul versus Keylor Navas. Celso Borges, as was the case in the last 16 against Greece, will be first up for Costa Rica. And he's put it low into the corner. Superbly executed. Robin van Persie. And he does put it right into the corner.
Another terrific penalty.
Brian Ruiz is up next. Saved by Krul! Puts cheers right around the arena Fontenova.
He changed, didn't he? He went the other way against Greece.
Arjen Robben to make it advantage Netherlands. Ignored the antics of Navas. He kept his eyes on the ball and the goal. Giancarlo Gonzalez beats Tim Krul. Doesn't turn back to look at him. He's just done his bit. Wesley Sneijder doesn't miss many. And he doesn't miss this one either. Still, the men in orange have an advantage. 3-2 after 3 kicks each. Bolaños looks nervous. But he scored. The kick wasn't nervous, not one bit.
Nerveless.
Dirk Kuyt. Never one bigger for his country than this. And Dirk Kuyt scores. 4 out of 4 for the Dutch. It's Michael Omaña, one of the leaders in the Costa Rican side, who showed nerves of steel to score the decisive kick against Greece in the last round. He has to score to keep Costa Rica in the World Cup, at least for one more kick of the ball.
Huge pressure.
And it's saved by Krul! It's the Netherlands who go through to the semi-finals! The Costa Rica fairy tale ends here! We'll talk about their efforts for a long, long time. They'll be heroes back home. But this moment now is about plain old Dutch courage, as displayed by Louis van Gaal. Changed his keeper for the spot kicks. It was a gamble. The money was on Tim Krul, and he's paid out.